Well, well, well. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? I think it is. I think it is. Ghost, what's up, boys? Holy shit, it has felt like quite a while, because it has been. This is my first live stream since being back on the West Coast. I haven't done a stream since leaving Memphis. And apologies for the notifications that I thought I turned off. I'd been meaning to get around. I've been back since the first week of August, so big time slacking, big time readjusting, big time busy. You know how it goes. But, great to see you, Ghost. I mean, if anything, I knew you'd at least be here. I can always rely on you, my man. And I'm going to play a little bit of Emerald Seaglass here, which you're probably wondering what the hell that is. What is the Seaglass part of this? And apparently it's a modded version of Emerald. And I saw an article about it like a week ago, and I was like, that sounds kind of sick. Let me check this out. And I tried to look not too much into it. I tried to... I mean, because I wasn't sure if I was going to play it, but I was like, this sounds cool. And from what I saw, it was like... It's kind of a Gen 2 Johto stylized version of Emerald. I think it's got fairy types in it. It's got some other stuff from like new gens. I don't know fully, but I'm excited to see. And I'm not sure if I should do a Nuzlocke run right now, but I feel like I fucking have to, because that is way more fun when we do that together, right? Like last time, fuck, it's been 3 or 2 years since I did the Nuzlocke stream. Do you remember that, Ghost? And that was great. The Crystal run, that was good. So I'm pretty excited, pretty curious to see how this game looks. I mean, I tried an Emerald Nuzlocke once offline with Tanner, and I died at Watson. So we'll see what we can do here. But, yeah, DM the boys for sure. Why did I leave Memphis? Yeah, I had to transfer my account, so I'm no longer a mod. Oh, whoops. Well, we'll have to fix that. Hopefully, we shouldn't need to do much modding tonight on the sporadicness of popping on here. I wanted, it's about that time where I get back to my Hitman replays. I haven't done one of those in a good while, and I was going to do it again, but for some reason, my blood money is fucked up, and it just doesn't really work on my computer for some reason, so I need to go through the latest game again, because I've only done one playthrough on that, so we got to get to that at some point. I want to do this one again. Yes, you did make me a mod. The crew is back. What is up, James? What is up? Want to say that podcast you and Ghost did was amazing. Well, thank you so much, Rio. I mean, yeah, I hope it was amazing for the effort we put into that thing. And I mean, of course, I want to say like 80% of that was Ghost. Probably more, of course. But it was a good time. That was definitely a great breakdown. And I think we nailed it pretty good. I think we nailed the assessment of that fight pretty good. But why did I leave Memphis? I mean, it just wasn't for me, man. It just wasn't for me, Ghost. Like, I never really expected to like it enough to stay. Like, I just kind of went along for the adventure, I wouldn't have gone there if Tanner didn't go there. Like, never. I don't know if I ever would have fucking visited the city if it wasn't for how I got there. Living there, let alone visiting, I don't know if that would have happened. But it just was not... It just wasn't... It wasn't a good fit. It wasn't a good fit, really, is essentially it. Like, I liked the centrality of it, if that's a word, the centralness. But other than that, no bueno. No bueno. So, I had to leave him in the dust, but he's trying to get out of there too. So, look at Portland, where the president is making fall. Yeah, don't get me started on that. I don't like to get into politics or anything whatsoever, Ghost, but that is one thing where it's like, wow, I didn't expect to see blatant lies about home. That's a new one. Okay, so it's like, shit, all right, well, I mean, this is something that I'm seeing with my own eyes because I really try not to get into that stuff too much whatsoever. But yeah, that was funny. And I know Chris made a post about it. Shout out to him. I still got to catch up with him. And I forgot to refill my water before starting the stream, so I guess I'm going to be dry. Going to be dry for this one, but yeah, the interactions are pretty wild there, James. But okay, before I start this up though, you guys, and I'll get it rolling. Let me know, should we Nuzlocke it, you guys? We got to Nuzlocke together. Doing the Pokemon Nuzlocks is like such an easy collective play. Gonna red bar this. Don't know about that. Basic ass simple Nuzlocke is what I'm looking at, and I need a checklist if we do that. So let me whip out my notepad to like put, I guess I'll just put it over here. I don't know where I'm gonna put this thing. I don't want to put it on the screen, but I'll put it like right here and then pop it up when we need it. Blindfold, a blindfold run. How about a let's play so it's chill? Yeah, no, we're not gonna do a red bar, but I think like a basic Nuzlocke, I think would be fun. No Nuzlocke at all. I mean, yeah, because it is a new game. It is a brand new game, and let me see if my controller's properly configured here. Yeah, it looks like we are good. And I pressed the wrong buttons. I got the buttons backwards, so Rio's voting for no, so we can still come to a conclusion here, but let me see what my options are. I want fast, and I think that I have the speed button on also. Let me see, was it the left bumper? I can't tell. That seemed like the same. Yeah, no, I only found out about it because people were saying that it was like the best mod. So let's see how it looks. And I don't think I can adjust the volume on this for some reason, you guys, but tell me if it's like too quiet. You wrote down some questions. That's all right. That's all right. Feel free to launch them out, man. You know we're always just hanging out for these. Oh, you had them ready? I love it. I love it, James. We'll get to them as we go. Okay, moving from the Johto region to the Hoenn region now. This is what we call a Pokemon. Showing me a Lotad. Okay. It's just over 400 Pokemon found in Hoenn. Recent migration events have made Hoenn a hotspot for biodiversity. It is unlike anywhere else. Goddamn right it is. It's the best region. If you're seeing this message, then your family has decided to move to Hoenn. There you'll meet new friends, human and Pokemon alike. The professor of Hoenn, Birch, is looking for help in his field work. In fact, he's been so busy he wouldn't even stop to record this. He studies Pokemon habitats. That is funny. Yeah, Professor Oak doesn't start Emerald normally, and I also just realized I forgot to put myself into game mode. Sorry about that, you guys. Tiny! There's Tiny Me. There we are. My opinion on these mods, yeah, super. I don't know how fucking people do this shit, but yeah, it is pretty cool. I always like the like the raunchy, naughty ones that are fucking silly. Those are like the only ones I've seen, and those were a long time ago. Those were super old, so. All right, we'll stick to the proper gender. Looks perfect. I'll set that up. What's your name? All right, guys, give me a name. What should our character's name be? I'm going to let you guys... For all the name stuff, I'm going to let you guys decide because that's always nice and fun and easy. We can try and be clever and, like, make them MMA puns or... I mean, they can be fucking anything. But I'll let you guys decide here on what our character's name should be. Ash, what's up? Hello, hello. Oh, well, Crombopolis is going to be too long, Ghost. I mean, we could do Crombie. We can do Crombie for sure. I love that that was your first one. And I agree. That is definitely the one to go to. When someone gets shamed for a stupid take or fake payouts, how long does it take to earn back respect? Depends how they handle it. Certainly depends how they handle it and go from there. Yeah, that's really the big thing. Well, good. Yeah, great to see you. Ash is my first time kicking up the Seaglass playthrough, so we can certainly be friends. I'm open. Spackle, okay. Will that fit? I think Spackle should fit. I like it. I gotta retrain my brain to the Nintendo. Holy shit, it's perfect. Cornelius. I like Spackle as a name. It's kind of funny. Spackle Crisp. We'll do it. All right, final choice. Any other good names? Dark Lord Jim. That's good. That's good. Yes, we are friends now for sure, Ash. Thank you for hanging out with us. Welcome to the family here. And again, you guys tell me how the volume is. I can try and tweak. Let me look real quick because it feels quiet for me, but I think it's probably a good. Probably a good volume, yeah. Procopio. Don't love it. I think we're going to stick with Spackle. Ghost was first to jump on the name, so you guys can name the Pokemon. You're Spackle. Moving to Birch's hometown of Little Road. He'll be thrilled. You're goddamn right. Oh, yes. Very happy. Very happy. All right. Your very own adventure is about to unfold. To take courage and leap into the... Oh, Courage, you guys. We got to name a Pokemon Courage. Our first dog Pokemon. What should we expect you in the Pokemon Lab? Safe travels. All right. Let's see what the world looks like. All right. Already the inside of the truck is stylized differently. It is very much like Gen 2. You see this? Wow. This is trippy, dude. We're here. Must be tiring riding with our things in the moving truck. Close the Little Road Town. Yep. All the same conversation as normal. Glad I get my own room. Holy shit, look at the Slackoths. Finding Dogmon is simple, just look to Electrike. Yep, that's a good point. The Electrike. What if the guy shaming the stupid takes have a semi-large influence like us? Is it bullying? It's just holding them accountable. I mean, it's if you're holding, it's accountability versus like. Okay, let me see if I don't have my speed modifier on. I can just run right away. That's nice. If you're just like being, yeah, it looks pretty crazy, doesn't it, Ghost? If you're like attacking them personally, right? There's a difference there. A charm that will raise the chance of... Whoa! Sorry, that was a little loud, wasn't it? Let me turn myself a bit down here. A shiny charm. That's a fun item. Storage mailbox, decoration. No decorations. Am I just supposed to look? Shame for content. Well, you know, I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, this is not accurate because it says AM. I mean, let's just leave it. I'm not gonna read a clock right now. Whatever, I don't care. What exactly makes this different from the other mods? I mean, honestly, dude, I haven't seen very many. This was just one that I heard about. It literally popped up on like my Google News feed because people were reviewing it and saying it was like the best one. I was like, yeah, that looks pretty sick. Let me see what's up with it. I believe it is mostly about the design. The design of everything. How it's like, yeah, very Gen 2 brought to Gen 3, right? So, let's see. Alright, that's cool. Cool little framework. Even the town feels different. Like, the shape of it feels a little bit different. Is this the lab? I mean, the lab looks sick. Oh, he's gone. Let's see what he's going to be catching, right? I don't remember this being here. So there's just a lady trapped. Oh, you're Spackle, of course, our new next door neighbor. I like how you can just meet May. Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, there she is. Just right away, kind of simply. I forget who her dad is. Is her dad the professor? Okay. Let's see. If Whaley beats Valentina, how do you rank her? Do you subtract points because older Val, like the Val stands, are using that as an excuse already? Rank her, like, currently or all time, James? Because right now, I think she's #1. But, no, dude, I really don't think... I think the age argument for Valentina has been very, very dumb. Because she is... the champion again, and still very clearly super talented. But yeah, all-time ranking, sheesh. That's an interesting one. I like how Professor Birch, his sprite is like one of the basic fat dudes. You see this? Hold on, I wanna... oh. Alright, well, here's our big moment. Honestly, I've always been a Trico man. Really have, but do we have any suggestions, you guys? I've always loved Trico out of the Gen 3 starters. Yeah, no, I mean, that's a super easy 1-2 fallback Mudkip guys. 'Cause, I mean, you can't go wrong with any of them, dude. Torchic, fucking badass as well. You really cannot go wrong with any of these, but let me know what you guys think. We got Ghost's vote. I mean, I'd have to like really sit down and think about where I have Whaley right now all time, because she's certainly up there, beating Valentina. I mean, I think probably easy top 5, perhaps. Yeah, I mean, because if Valentina's in the top 5, then it's kind of like... well, I mean, not that she would jump her, but she'd be a 2-division champ, which Valentina has not been. Trico, since it matches your... okay, alright. Mudkip, because you get a head start on the gym. That is true. We get type advantage. We will get type advantage. Let's see. Man. I just might have to go with Trico for the nostalgia and a part of the new game, and... I think I've... I was going to say, I don't know who I've used Trico since it met... no, I already read that. Who I used last. I know Torchic I used in my last Platinum run. Torchic for the Flame... you guys are all giving me different ones. Alright, that means that I'm going with Trico because that's my vote. Any match is the aesthetic of this game anyways. Oh, look at these fucking battles. Yeah, I know, right, Ghost? Oh, great. Look at the fucking... the battle zones, yo. This is incredible, actually. To have, like, this, this aesthetic for the battles in this game with the sprites and everything. Pretty dope. Yeah. Oh, you're Spackle. Yeah, I like that background a lot. What did he just say? Aplomb? What was that word? Somebody go back and tell me what word that was, because it looked very weird. Not one I've ever heard. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the Trico that I took from you. Okay, now here we go. What's another name? Ghost picked the last one, so... Unless he has the Pokemon get a longer name than me. Do you see that? What are we going to call our Trico? And he looks high as hell in his sprite. Look at how stoned he is. He is absolutely flying. Courage right out the gate. I like it. I like it, Rio. I like where the head's at. Any other suggestions, James? And where is Jimmy? What is he doing right now? First Pokemon for our favorite show. Very true. Very true. I feel like James will agree with this. Unless he's got a better one here. Alright, there it is. Courage to the cowardly Trico. We like it. He's also a boy, so that works. How cute. How cute. Is May actually Professor Birch's daughter in Emerald? In the regular game, I don't remember that. Don't you think it might be a good idea? I already saw her. No. Oh, don't be that way. You should go meet my kid. Nah, bro. I already did. You fucker. Oh! We get him following us! Hell yeah, dude. Staring into the depths. Mildred for the next one. Oh, Mildred. That's sick. I didn't, I thought I saw a screenshot of the Pokemon following you in this game, but I was not sure. Yeah, this is pretty wild. I know, right? The Pikachu following you. That was the very first one I got. I'm sure I've told that story before, but on my 5th birthday, I got Pokemon Yellow with the yellow Game Boy, the whole shebang, and I was hooked ever since. So I don't know if I'm gonna really fight anything until I have some Pokeballs. Yeah, okay. I think if I remember correctly, Ghost, in Soul Silver and Heart Gold, in those remakes, I believe Kyogre would, like, you know, the fish Pokemon are ones that didn't have limbs, like actual limbs. I think they would follow you. I mean, they had to. I'm pretty sure I remember they always had whatever your Pokemon was, it would follow you in that game. I was waiting for that thing to crit me right there. And wait a minute. Let me check if I have that shiny thing. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Shiny Charm. Do I have to use it? It just comes into play by being here. Wow, look at the Pokemon Center. It is wild how they completely like transformed this. It's like a graphic downgrade, but not all at the same time, you know what I mean? That's not what I wanted to look at. I was actually trying to look at the map. Alright, the map pretty much looks the same. Looks the same from a map point of view. Some my gripe with Colostrum in the Discord. Do you agree that if you were going to be annoying for a year and throw heat, you should be able to take it? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, map is pretty much identical on the map part of it, but on the everything else is looking very much Johto-ish. Yeah, no, I mean, Colostrum was going pretty hard there, which was something, to say the least. Footprint guy, huh? What's this chick doing? Can I buy... How much money do I have? 3,000? I can buy TMs, but not Pokeballs yet. And it's not even saying... What the hell are these? What are we doing? He was on Bangtail's channel where Whaley was doing strength and conditioning and saying every she's... And that she was going to get grappled. Crazy, man. It almost makes you feel like that type of stuff is from bots, but Colostrum used to come in some of the streams and I think the podcast, and I don't remember if he was like too normal, but I don't remember being like that. Justified that he blocked me when I sent him the receipts? No, not at all. That's just him being in denial. That is just him being in denial. He's probably related to Tatiana, for all we know. Alright, May should be up here, right? Look at the water. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Just Zigzagoon party. It's not too late to turn this into a Nuzlocke. I really kind of want to, but I don't want to have to start over, though, if we do lose. I know, the art is pretty sweet. I'm very curious to see the other sceneries. It is very, very well done. The colors, I mean, they just pop, dude. They are just popping. I will tell you, though, if you... I think I said this on the... I mean, like I said, that was years ago when I did Crystal, but my rule of thumb is always to... If I'm battling, I gotta take the Pokemon out. I don't run unless I absolutely need to. We like that experience. We gotta rack up that experience. Level 6, but... Oh, Leafage. That's different. That's different. Probably gonna battle her right now, so let's use one of those potions that I just purchased. And she'll have Torchic, right? Because May is smart. Also, let's save. I haven't done that yet. What you looking at? No, I actually just took the Pokemon myself. That was what it was. Yep, there's Torchy. She even had the hearts come out of the Pokeball. I'm gonna use Leafage just cause. Knew it was gonna be not very effective, but that's okay. Probably should have actually used Leer. Let's see how Pound does first. I don't even remember what Leer lowers the defense. Okay, so that is good. We do want that. We do want to lower the defense. That did like 4 damage. You and Ghost have major differences of opinion in 2 shows you guys did. How come you can still respect each other, be able to stand each other? I think because we're normal human beings. We're understandable, rational dudes. Who know how to healthily communicate. Yeah, no, I mean, it's kind of that thing about where... if everybody agrees on the same thing all the time, that can be like kind of boring, right? I don't know why that Just popped up on my notifs. So, and I mean, it's if there's different perspectives, then you can kind of gauge every aspect of things, right? That maybe somebody else didn't see for whatever reason, and all that fun stuff. So, I think, yeah, Ghost and I have massively different perspectives, and we each learn so much from each other, and, you know, from you guys and all of us. So, that's ideally what you want, is every angle imaginable, because there's a lot of angles out in the world. And you just have to be open to everything that's out there, rather than putting the blinders on. And I guess it just comes down to arrogance or denial, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, if you're just not a dick about things, right? Just don't be an asshole. It's that simple. And like, I think about the many times that people have said stuff or whatever it is, but I could be wrong, but you could correct me, Ghost, but like, I can't even remember a time that he's actually been seriously legit upset about somebody trolling or whatever. I'm sure certain things or whatnot. But yeah, there's definitely an arrogance throughout the community for sure. I mean, just in general. And like the betting community specifically, James. Like, I'll throw a mention out there, but it is insane how smart some of those fucking dudes think they are without having like ever fought or done anything. But again, not all of them are like that. I don't want to fully say that, but when money gets involved, there is a lot of toxicity that comes with it. Surprise, surprise. I'm very excited to see the rest of these cities. Yeah, people are fucking absurd in the betting community. That's excellent. You beat my daughter. Thank you for the Pokédex. Yep. Bum. Nothing special here. There's my Pokeballs. Let's get a team going. Even though I don't think I want a Zigzagoon. They deserve to lose money after betting on Suarez, and they said I was a coward for That's some serious copage right there. That's what that is, dude. Yep, we are working on it. The Dex Nav. What is this? Why do I not remember what the hell this is? What? What did I just read? The Dex Nav to sneak up on Pokemon in this game? What is that? Oh, hold on. I didn't think it would be in the menu. What the hell is this? They added some thing in here. This is interesting. I mean, I can't click on any of it, but fascinating. Curious to see what exactly this can do. Favorite Pokeball in the whole franchise? Oh, easily the Quick Ball. Not even a question there, Ghost. I mean, that's the best Pokeball outside of the Master Ball. Of course, that one is clearly, but Quick Ball is the favorite and the best Pokeball across the board, followed by the Dark Ball or the Dusk Ball. In terms of aesthetic, Premier Ball's dope. The Luxury Ball's dope. Ultra Balls are pretty cool, but I'm kind of saying them how I would rank them right there. There might be some I'm forgetting. I know there are, but Quick Ball and Dusk Ball, hands down. There's the Ultra. Don't read out this guy's name. I'm about to say, since he likes this clout. All right, I won't. All right, let's see if we can find something in here that is not a Zigzag. A Pooch! What do you think, you guys? Should we add a Poochiana to the team? I'll let you guys decide here. Let's see if I... Well, that's a level 2, though. Maybe not this one. Maybe not this one. I could catch it just to catch it. I think we'll do that. We'll catch it just to have... Just to catch it. We'll use it. I mean, it's the start of the game. We don't need to make crazy decisions, right? This is going to be our Mildred. It is a girl. Female Poochyena here. I guess this will be Mildred. Savagely threatens foes with bared fangs. It chases out. I like this Pokédex look here in the game. Very cool. Very nice. Turns tail and runs. However, if the foe strikes back. Alright, Lil Mill. She is also high as fuck. MILF? No, what am I thinking of? Milfdred. Holy shit. Should we make an executive decision here? Do we need to change the name? I did not mean to do that, I swear. Oh man, what am I thinking about? Oh my goodness. Douglasman? Okay, okay. That is hilarious. Milfdred. That was just all natural right there. Okay, for collection purposes, we're gonna catch the zigzag. But I'm not. This is gonna be a test to see if the experience share is integrated into this game. Let's see if we catch it first. Okay. So, INC fighting say this is not fair for the division for Whaley to not fight twice a year. When was it Whaley's responsibility to make things fair for the division? Never. Yeah, I mean that's not necessarily up to her. He also said that she's the worst current champion, which I think is insane considering her and Val have the same rate. Yeah, listen, like I think I've touched on him before. I don't have any issues with INC, and we've like talked about some stuff and helped each other with certain projects actually. But I think that he would probably admit that he is definitely a little bit anti-Whaley for whatever reason, which I'm not sure. I don't think that she beat like any of his favorite fighters or anything, but that's just a kind of a crazy claim. When Juliana Pena was just champion, obviously she's not anymore, but yeah, he's definitely. And speaking of Juliana Pena, he's a massive Raquel Pennington fan to a concerning degree. But Carla and Joanna, okay, well that would make some more sense. Which is kind of funny too, because like Carla was not a super active champion, and Carla never even intellectual dishonesty. That's a funny way to put it. Oh wait, the zigzag is holding something. Carla never even defended the title like successfully, right? So that is that, and I wasn't paying attention to whether or not. I also didn't name that Zigzagoon, so that shows you what we think about it. Oh, did you see that, though? You can pick which ones you want to follow you. That's kind of cool. Let's see if it will naturally do it, yeah. Pretty sweet. Yes, I usually do make my Pokemon hold things. If it's like a boosting item, I don't just give them random shit. But yeah, definitely do. All right, let's get the battling going. Little youngster Calvin. Berries, not usually. And he just whipped out a Hoot Hoot. He just whipped out a Hoot Hoot here in Gen 3, you guys. So that's fun. That's different. I don't think Hoot Hoot is at the start of this game like that. So that's cool. As he's putting me to sleep, bastard. Watch, it's only gonna have hypnosis just to be annoying. No, it's got tackle. Shit. Calvin for the next Pokemon. Or are you saying for my nickname? Yeah, I mean it kind of depends on the Pokemon. I like doing it if it's like my main squad usually. So yeah. It's funny actually, I just realized that the it does the typing thing next to the names, which is cool. Oh, Kurt. Oh, I put Kurt just like. I restarted playing Pal World recently, which I was gonna do a stream for that one, but I'm not sure about it yet, just because it's kind of a pretty chill game, like almost too chill to stream, I feel like. But obviously it's Pokemon with guns. It's a knockoff completely. Almost feels like a mod to an extent. But in that game, if you don't name your creatures and you're like having them out and do stuff, you are not going to be able to tell which is which. So it certainly helps to name them in that case. But like in this, it doesn't really matter. Not one bit. So I think we'll try and get through like the first gym at least tonight, which might be a little tricky. Roxanne, see what she's repping. See what kind of mons she's got. Yeah. Little bug boy here. Let me see what we can catch. Another pooch. What do I think of the idea of Suarez Endurance saying that Whaley has never been through adversity? Is it dishonesty or trash talk, lack of understanding? I mean, I feel like all of those except for the trash talk part, because it's like kind of confusing, nonsensical trash talk, but she very clearly has. I mean, Whaley has lost. So that is adversity. And I mean, even let's say the first Joanna fight, that also would count. Like, that's just, yeah, factually incorrect and kind of fucking crazy of them to say that. If they, I don't recall hearing them. I'm sure that you guys may have sent me a clip or would send me a clip again, but I believe you. But yeah, that's wild. Does not make much sense. Speedrunners just named them A, so it only shows up for 1 frame speed. All right, I mean, that's a choice. That's a choice for sure. Yeah, it's funny. When I was playing Peak with Joe, like last month, I was like, I wonder what the speedruns on that game were like. And he found a video that was like 8 minutes or some shit. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. How? What kind of cheats did you use for that? Oh, and look at this bug catcher. Rick, little Ricky. Yeah, if all the names are A, I would imagine so. I would imagine that would be. Well, I mean, see if you look at the pictures, but if you're going so quickly. I don't know. I've never tried. I've only speed ran I want to say the only like game and point in a game that I have tried to intentionally speedrun, aside from the game Speedrunner, is very fun. Check that game out if you guys haven't. It is incredible. Very fun multiplayer game. Like couch co-op style. What was I gonna say? Oh, curtains down in Hitman Blood Money. Funny enough, Ghost, I can beat that mission in like A minute 30? I think. It's under 2 minutes I can beat that one. Yeah. That's like the only one I was like, alright, I'm gonna try this. I think there's a way. And then I was like trying and I did it and then I looked it up. I was like, yeah, I guess I nailed it exactly how you would do that. I think that's the mission that you wanted me to play that one time that we were doing Hitman. Which is why that's funny enough. But what would be even more impressive, and I'm sure people have done it. I'm sure people have speedran Silent Assassin achievement, which I don't even want to fucking think about that. Can I do a Hitman mission without doing any crime and just using coins? Ooh. You asking me to do that or if I can? Because I definitely can. It is not easy, but it is doable. It is doable. I think more so in the newer games. Trying to think. In the originals. I don't know if it's I mean, crime. That's where you're like, the word crime is very specific. Execution. I don't know. That's why you play. Hey, a Wurmple. We'll catch a Wurmple, and oh, Mildred is gonna die. Yes. Mistake on the wording of your question. All right, let me know, Rio. Let me know. I like Zigzagoon's little sprite. They are taking damage, though. What are we gonna name Wurmple? Was it Douglasman? It's a she, though. So get your names ready for this Wurmple, you guys. The argument is that 2018 Suarez would beat 2025 Zhang. When you answered, you thought I was asking if 2018 Whaley would beat. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, 2018 versus 2018. I would be much more inclined to think, yeah, Suarez wins that one. Jordan like Jordan Poole. Do you mean Jordan Peele or do I not know who Jordan Poole is? That sounds very familiar. But, I mean, even then, I think the fight would probably be more competitive, for sure. I think Tatiana would put up a much better fight just out of having less wear and tear, but Whaley would still win. For sure. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I mean, I think an outclassing would still be possible, and it's still pretty likely. But like I said, I think that 2018 Suarez would be more competitive with 2025 Whaley, but I still don't think she would win that one. Especially in hindsight. You know, if it was before the fight happened, obviously I picked her to win, as is now. But having seen it and then done deeper dives, like with Ghost and everything, you just can't. You can't think that unless you're slightly bit delusional. What did we agree on for Wurmple here? We want to go Jordan. We want to go with a Jordan name for our female Wurmple. There was Douglasman, which is a fantastic name, but I don't know if it fits with this Wurmple. Because what it's gonna turn into a Beautifly, right? She's fought the exact same way she did in the Whaley in 2022 was interview get. Yeah, very true. No, you're not wrong. Like I said, she just was less injured back then. Shawnee, all right. I love I love these names that we're coming up with tonight. Let's do... Always gotta remember to do the saves. And let me look at the Dex Nav again. Because I am curious about what exactly this thing does. And it seems like it's just gonna... let me find Pokemon? Like, let's... I don't remember this being in Emerald at all. I don't remember it being even in Gen 2. Can somebody do a quick search for me? Was the Dex Nav in Gen 2 and I'm just totally forgetting? It's been a long time since I played Gen 2 or 3 and I still have Mildred out here dying. Somebody look up the Dex Nav for me. I need to get to the bottom of this. I can also ask my Google AI on my phone, but it's gonna drive me crazy. Man, Courage is not getting any good effects on anybody. This is not looking good. No Pokeball, no potion. It was in Gen 3? I don't remember it at all, dude. Maybe I don't know if I ever used it. Because I certainly would remember that. Unless I did something else. But I don't remember it one bit. I might not have used it. I like it though. This is a terrible matchup for me. This dude's got birds. I want a Tailo. I could use a Tailo. I could use a lot of things. Okay. What city am I going to? Rustboro, right? I remember the names, yeah. Curious to see the design of this one. We got some berries up here. Some Orans. I'm gonna run back to the Pokemon Center real quick because I just can't. I don't want. Everybody's all just dying. So, you know. Is Tailo a poor man's Pidgey? Hell no, man. Pidgey's a poor man's Tailo. What are you talking about, Ghost? Come on. How dare you? How dare you? The audacity. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm also just realizing that this game uses like real, it is actual minute by minute time. Because it said the clock was 10:39 and it's been 40 minutes in the actual game. That's something. That's something. A Surskit! Hell yeah. Give me that, dude. Alright, come up with a name here for our little Surskit. Level 4 Surskit. Male. This is Douglasman for sure. Look at him. Look at the bloke. Douglasman the Surskit. To build on Rio's point, does Whaley have a really... Douglasman, yes. A really interesting UFC career. She struggled with Taylor and Torres, who started out class top tier fighters later in her career. I haven't watched that Torres fight in a good while, but I really don't recall her struggling as much as like maybe some people think, or even as you say, like right there. I'm curious what your thoughts are on that fight, Ghost, because I don't think we've really ever talked about that fight, but I thought she looked pretty fine in it. Obviously, it wasn't like her greatest performance of her career or anything like that, but I was impressed with it, and I think it was maybe more a testament to Tisha just being kind of weird for most people at that time. But yeah, no, her career's definitely been a very fun one and a very interesting one, and that's why I'm gonna do my best, you guys. With this next fight coming up, I'm gonna try to talk to her again. I've been trying to ever since I did the first time. Trust me. I think it's possible now that we're with Uncrowned. Cause she's big dogging me. She's big leaguing me. But that would be awesome. I do think there's a solid chance of it. I just gotta beat the other guys. I gotta beat Ben and Chuck to it, you know. I will be in Vancouver for UFC Vancouver next week with my man James Lynch. We'll be hanging out all week, and I'll be covering the fights. So I will talk to the UFC and everything. We'll figure it out, you guys. I will talk to Whaley again before. I shouldn't say before anything, but at some point in life, whether she's retired or not, we will have another interview. I can assure you of that, unless she just completely decides to vanish into thin air. Gone over those fights with her. She agrees they were not good performances considering her talent level. Yeah, I mean, I can understand, like, I know she was never happy about decisions and stuff like that, so. I mean, hey, that would be coming up. If I talk to Whaley, she fights next month, right? That's pretty sick. I can't believe it. I can't believe that it's already coming up like that. But dang, look at the lass. She's got a cool sprite. Mildred does not have good defense, I am seeing. Just completely taking damage non-stop. Oh, and Douglasman has not been healed. And Shawnee has an item. How happy will you guys be if we get a Whaley interview, was it 6 years later? Before the biggest fight, one of the biggest and best fights of the year. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna manifest it right now. I was gonna try to catch the Zigzagoon for no reason. Which wasn't just the decisions. Those fighters are not on her level athletically or skill-wise, but she fought tentatively there. Yeah, that's a fair point. That is a fair point. And yeah, I mean, she's always been her own worst critic and, you know, open to realizing, obviously, that things need to be adapted or changed and, you know, adjusted, all that good stuff to, ooh, quick attack. I like to see that. To improve and reach her maximum potential. A Bellsprout, huh? A lot of these matchups are not doing me any favors. Are you guys seeing this? Look at the Bellsprout sprite. She was happy about the Lemos fight and Suarez fights, and those were decisions. Yeah, and they were very dominant performances, so I hear ya. I hear ya. Yeah. Not much wrong in those ones. Okay. How close am I? Do I have a map? How did I get this far without even... Let's look what our card looks like. Alright, pretty much the same. Very happy to see that, but I also remember how people get mad at her for just talking. Yeah, I mean, do they still? Yeah, weird times. 2020 was very weird. Like, I know that didn't Mike talk to her? Mike Heck, shoutouts to my guy, Mike Heck. Didn't he he interviewed Whaley before the last fight with Tatiana, didn't he? I didn't check the comments on that interview, but I know I watched it. So, like... What do we got here? Bright powder. We'd be alright. We'd take care of her. Alright, looked at the comments. Yeah. I don't remember. Just weirdos projecting. Alright. As they do. As they do. So could have been worse. Could have been worse, right, James? Or... What, are you hurting, Zigzag? No, it's because we just jumped. Everybody's so beat up. Petalburg! Yo, we gotta explore this place. Looks pretty dope. And is that an Aqua dude just over there? You seeing this? They're saying she was gonna lose because she talked about Valentina and overlooking Tati. So that's one of the things, right? I feel like we've addressed this plenty over the years, but this is one of the most annoying, like, it doesn't annoy me anymore, but one of the most absolutely annoying things about, I guess, just, it's not even a media thing really, like it is, but a lack of, it's a media thing when shit gets clipped, but like, look at Surskit's sprite. Oh, I love Douglasman. They're all jumping around. What a wonderful dance. What a wonderful dance. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I was gonna say, James. Fighters don't just bring shit up. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they certainly do on their own volition. Or maybe after getting probed in certain directions. Like, that can happen. But a lot of the time, in a case like that where you get asked about somebody you're not fighting, or you talk about someone you're not fighting, it's because you were fucking asked. Think about how many times fighters just randomly bring up people, unless it's like a case where they don't like them or something, but it doesn't happen. It's not random, it's prompted, right? Oh, this guy's trying to fucking give me this shit. So yeah. That's like, that's always annoying, and I get it, right? Like, that's the easy future foresight, look to the big thing way to get a story or what have you, but yeah. Like, I mean, spoiler alert, I mean, I already told you guys, but I spoke to Charles Oliveira yesterday. And I will say, he's a guy who sometimes doesn't have a lot to say. And he didn't necessarily this time, but it was still enjoyable. That will be coming out probably maybe tomorrow or Friday, but obviously before he fights on Saturday. And I very easily could have asked him about, like, Tapuria and Jack Della, and I probably should have, but I didn't, like, ask him anything outside of him or all that stuff that could have prompted some good potential to make some clickbait. Not that we would have, but you know. All right, let's look at Petalburg. Look at this place. Gorgeous. I always really liked how they did the design of kind of the shaping of the cities. Dude, they made it way different. This is a way different Petalburg. I don't remember this much water being here. I'm glad they made the map look pretty much the same, so that then it's like a surprise. It's a surprise when you see this stuff, but this Petalburg looks dope. I don't even remember a bridge, really. And I could just be completely forgetting everything. But holy shit, is this the gym? Yo. Now I know that the doors aren't big and open like that. There's even a well over there. You know what this kind of feels like? This kind of feels like a Zelda game. Does it not? Oh, this guy's gonna give me the tour. And I mean, there's people in a booth right there. This feels like Zelda. I don't think I can actually battle him, Ghost, unless that's a Seaglass thing. Is it gonna make me? Yeah, exactly. The OG Zelda, which I'm not at all complaining about. It's pretty sweet. Nico. I wonder if they gotta have double battles in this game. But what are these people doing? Cool. What does this one got? Experience candies. Sweet. I don't have very much money though, so we will not. Is what prehistoric? Hey, Dad. If it isn't Spackle! You all finished moving in? Yeah. Wally. From Verdant Turf. Make sure that he safely catches something. I'll show him how it's done. Oh, Zelda the Game Prehistoric. Was that what it was called? Or you throwing me off, Ghost? I am not recalling. I'm thinking like one of the Game Boy ones, obviously. Which one was it? Not for Sword. Link to the Past? Maybe. Speaking of Charles, he's universally beloved and rightfully so, even with the losses. Absolutely. Oh wow, look at, they didn't even do the little tutorial. It's just like, and I got it. I mean, sure, that's fine. Oh yes, yes it is. Sorry, Ghost. Yeah, fucking classic though. I played the absolute shit out of that one. That'd be kind of fun to do a nostalgia playthrough. Yep, Rustboro. Bum, bum, bum. I'm going back. Let me see. I want to get to Rustboro, but I do have to wake up at a specific time tomorrow. Let me see how much sleep I can get at the moment. Okay, we're still good for a little bit here. Now contrast that with Whaley. There are people out there, Luke Thomas, that hold the 2 losses to her against her. Luke does? In what way? Expand on that. Even though in the second fight, Whaley forced Rose to stop striking and take her down. How do you mean? I feel like Luke is, from what I've seen, it seems like he's pretty, I don't know if appreciative's the right word of Whaley, but he definitely knows how good she is. Yeah, I'm not sure. Who's this? Maybe just. All right, experience share. Cool, cool. You can't put her in the one fishing go kart. Oh. I mean, I just feel like at this point that argument is so totally invalid. And her style is not like Joanna, so it's not generational. That is kind of wild. Did he really say that? That seems crazy for him to say. Oh, look at the desert backdrop. I mean, we're on the beach, but who's counting? Yeah, I'm curious to see that, James. And I didn't realize Douglasman only had bubble. What was I gonna say? Yeah, like... That's almost like saying Stipe shouldn't be in the conversation because he lost to DC and Francis, right? Like, that's practically the same exact thing, isn't it? Tell me if I'm wrong there. Am I just making shit up? Bubble is strong as a lot of things. Not enough, Ghost. Not this Zigzagoon, apparently. But yeah, because, like, just to make that Stipe comparison, like, Francis isn't a better all-time fighter than Stipe. I think most people would certainly agree on that, but he lost, and that's kind of how Rose is. Same with Valentina losing to Grasso in time with her. Yeah, I mean, just think of like any all-time great who lost, whether it was like right before their all-time greatness or in the middle of it. Like, you could even say then Nunes for losing to Pena. All right, well, she's out. She got finished. Like, what are we fucking talking about? And again, like you said, the second fight, Whaley should have won. That's weird. That seems very strange from him. I don't know how old. When did he say that? Was that like recent, James? I like Luke a lot. I think he's a super duper smart dude, and he's always been super cool to me. I think I've only met him one time, but yeah, he's very cool and smart dude, and kind of, you know, I wish he was kind of. I mean, obviously he has a big show and all that, but was more prominently, I guess, a journalist like he used to be, but I don't know. He's obviously doing fine. Well, of course, INC is also anti-Nunes. I mean, if you're anti-Nunes, then you're just wrong. Like, Luke blocked you, but follows you on Substack. Huh, that's weird. What'd you do to him, Ghost? You had to do something. Maybe got caught in the block spree or something. I know he blocks people a lot. I mean, some people give him a lot of shit. But no, he's a good dude. Super smart. Very smart. Your old profile is Pickle Rick with a bazooka? Please drop that in the Discord. I have it on the other screen over here, so I'll be able to see it just right away. It'll pop right up. I gotta see that if you still have it. And Leafage was a stupid move to use. I forgot that. I didn't even think about C-Dot being grass. Pickle Rick bazookas. That's all I'm gonna think about tonight. I mean, how old are we talking, dude? That had to be a good while ago. Okay, well, there we go. There we go. Wow, are you guys taking in this ghost lore? We're really learning some stuff right now. The snark is coming out in full force. Can you believe it? Okay, that C-Dot was way too difficult. Oh, did he? So I'm just finding out about the lore. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm late. Late to the ghost lore party. Let me see. I still don't want this zigzag in my party necessarily. But we need to catch some more stuff if we're going to switch that. Best base for analysis? Cooking shows. Cooking show trolling. I guess so. I guess so. Let's see what's in here. What kind of mons? A Meryl! I fucking love Meryl! Alright, we need a name for this little guy. Nope, I Can't hit it with bubble, though. That doesn't do any good. What are we going to call this? Male Meryl. Male roll. Male roll. Poison Stang. Meryl, but spell it like this. Alright, okay. Alright, we can do that. That's pretty clever. I can dig it. Also, you see this? Look at you guys. They added the fairy type into this game, and this Meryl is water fairy, and that is phenomenal ghost. I see it. I see it right over there. Bazooka Pickle Rick, huh? Jesus. I see it, and it is glorious. What a still shot. Without context, you're just like, what am I looking at? Alright, I poisoned the Meryl. I gotta catch it now. That is hilarious. For some reason, I do feel like I've seen that before now. I haven't watched Rick and Morty extensively. I've seen good bits of it. But I think I got him on the day when he was mass blocking people or something. Yeah, I guess so. All right, Meryl the Meryl. That's what we're about to name it. And it's a fairy type. That's sick, dude. Fairy types in Gen 3. Hell yeah. Which I guess that was in the remake, right? And what the hell is this? Since when do Meryls have fur? Right? Merle. It's Merle to you. Dragon type and fairy type opposites. Yes. Yeah. Fairy is super... Yeah, fairy is super effective on dragon. I'm pretty confident in that. And Meryl is poisoned. No. We need to cure the poison. I have to remember how to... I'll have to set it before the next time I play this, but... to do my speed boost. Speed boost on the emulator. Oh, there's a button that you can set for that. Let's throw Meryl in the lead, huh? Level 4, I gotta get that up anyways. Gotta get this Zigzagoon out of my party is what we really need to do. I don't know if I want to battle these fishermen just yet. Is he playing with the Wingle? He's gone. Oh, look at the Meryl sprite. Wonderful. Wonderful. Sniffing me. Alright. Okay. Doing some berry collecting. Okay. Fine, I'll battle him. But we should put courage. No. I always loved the start of the fisherman. the song for the battle. Look at this dude. What is he doing? Darian. Oh, he's got a carp. There are people out there that think Suarez would do better in a rematch. First, what's the need for a rematch in the first place? Second, Whaley is the one that's making the adjustments. Oh, shit. No, there is no need for a rematch. Like, she hasn't earned it at all. She's got to win at least one more fight. I mean, not even for a rematch, but for a title shot. Clearly, I don't think there would be one, but there's. I mean, that was a very decisive victory. Like that's just fanboying. Like straight up. Would it be interesting to see? Maybe, sorta. It's not one I've thought about, and yeah, as we've seen, Whaley in rematches is kind of pretty good. Holy shit, this lady looks like a gym leader. So yeah, I think that's more copage, denial, you know how it goes. Let's see. Experience share is helping me out. Let's see if I can use the Dex Nav on a Tailo. There we go. Oh, I didn't realize that I could sneak like that. Sweet. I really don't remember this in the original Emerald. When I repeat your talking points and ghost talking points in arguments, why do you get angry and call me stupid? Wait a minute. What are you talking about? Now you're just confusing me there, James. When do we call you stupid? Oh, to other people? Oh, it's because you're right. That's why. It's because you're right, we're right. They don't like that you have sources and support for your arguments because they don't have any. For a second, I thought you were saying that we call you stupid. I was like, we don't do that. But all right, we got a male Tailo. What's the name for this one? We've used up a lot of the pre-stocked names. Rio, do you got anything? Ghost, any names in mind for this male Tailo that you slandered before with your Pidgey comments? How dare you? How dare you? What are we calling this thing? What are we calling this male Tailo? Taylor. No, it should be with tail. It should be spelled Taylor. Like a tailor who works on clothes, right? That's what I say. That's what I say. Any suggestions? Rio? James? Any names out there? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, because it's got tail in the name. So, yeah, like that. Thank you, Rio. I thought that was clever. So that's like a combination of what both of you guys said. Good one. Thank you. Tailo the Tailor. Oh! Our Wurmple's already evolving. I forgot how early that this happened. Isn't it level 10? What level is Shawnee evolving at? Do a Cascoon? Nice. Nice. So that means we'll get a Dustox, yeah? Rather than Beautiful Eye. Okay, alright, we'll take it. A level 7? God, that's too early for an Evo, dude. And I'm gonna go swap out the Zig. I know, I misunderstood you there, James. That was my bad. Intellectually dishonest. That is such like a crazy phrase to use. um, yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, that's kind of disrespectful to us. You know? That's kind of disrespectful to us, man. To everybody. Prediction for the main event this week, though. Oh, Rio. You know, if I didn't love you, buddy, if we weren't here having a good old time on my stream, I would I'd hold out on you. I would say, you gotta wait till Friday morning. Over at Uncrowned, shameless plug. You'll be able to read all about it there. I actually just wrote that before I got on. Finished my preview for UFC Rio. My UFC Rio to Rio. I can't see. I love Gamrot. I really do. Like, I know people don't think he's the most exciting guy, but he is a wildly technically well-rounded. That's not the way I want to put that, but you know what I mean. Like, he can do everything. Yeah, pun on pun. He can do everything very well, and he's very technically sound. And let's check out Petalburg Woods. But I think that Oliveira is an absolute nightmare matchup for him. Caterpie. Well, we need a Caterpie. Like, yeah, I don't see Gamrot finishing Charles at all, and Charles is going to come at him right away, look to beat the shit out of him, and then, I mean, Oliveira is literally more dangerous than him anywhere the fight goes, like, and where Gamrot will be most comfortable controlling, he is going to be just worrying about submissions nonstop. And, like, I think back to the Armin fight, and I mentioned this in the preview too, so spoilers there. The Oliveira versus Armin fight. Like, Armin was slowing down at the end of that fight. 2 more rounds would have been super interesting. I feel like it could look similar to that if Gamrot has success. But then, like, Charles is going to fuck him up after that. Like, I feel super duper confident. And this is at home, Oliveira. Oliveira is 17-0 in Brazil, you guys. I don't think people know this, and I brought it up to him. He didn't even know it. He didn't even know it when I brought it up to him. So, yeah. Its voracious appetite compels it to devour leaves bigger than itself without hesitation and releases a terribly strong odor from its antenna. Wow, Caterpie, who would have thought? What are we going to name our female Caterpie? But Charlie Olive's all-time ranking holds him very high in regard, but not, I feel like the media, most people do, or like we don't, I don't know. At least they did when he was champion, but Oliveira is incredibly easy top 5, I think. Like, off the top of my head, he's maybe like 4 or 3. Habib number 1, Islam probably 2. I mean, he beat Charles, so you kind of got to put him above him there. Prime versus Prime, he beat him. Which, man, that feels like so long ago. He's top 5. It's just a matter of how you organize it. I think Gilbert Melendez is incredibly underrated as well. Benson is in there. Not Frankie. I think Frankie, honestly, a little bit overrated in his all-time status. Yeah, Dean Thomas still thinking he's like, how you can't have that take anymore. Like that is not a thing. Any names for this Caterpie, by the way, you guys? Before we move on and advance here. Yeah, let's see, I just named off a good couple there, though. That was like 5 or 6. Caterpie. Cat herpy. Cat herpy. That's funnier than it should be. I like it. I like it. That almost looks like a real person name. I don't know if I want to add Caterpie to my team, but we have one. Which is crazy, Rio, because, like, he got knocked out. What do you mean? He didn't quit. What do you fucking mean? And Dean Thomas is, like, usually, I think, pretty solid in all respects, but that's crazy. Catheter and P. That is that. I don't think we can add him to the team with a name like that. Let's see. Let's throw Taylor in there. Lowest level is usually who I like to have lead the team so they can rack up all the experience and whatnot. So let's do that. Okay. And it's good that I have Meryl and Douglasman for Roxanne. We should be pretty fine. Let's actually throw Meryl in there now. It's bad to victory lap by a certain better. Is it bad to victory lap since February? I mean, hey, man. Yeah, Douglasman Stuff of Legends. What? Completely kind of out of nowhere for the other names that we were working with, but I love it. Hey, man, you can do you. You can be victory lapping since fucking when was it? 2023? How long has Whaley been the champ again since? It's been a hot minute, right? A bunch of low-level Caterpies from this guy. Okay, that did not do much. He's got a Weedle. I'm gonna just throw in. I think Taylor will be fine. It's been 2022 now. See, I try not to think about that year. That was a rough one. What was it, April? Right? It was on the... Is that on the Gaethje Oliveira card? Or no? It was Rose and Carla was on that one, right? I do remember that. Yeah, it was... Rose, Carla. Rematch was on that one. What was the other fight with Whaley and Carla? The other title fight. I'm very much blanking on that. Was it welterweight? Don't know. I don't remember. Spinnerack. Look at the variety from this guy. Ah, yes. Okay, that's right. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, because then that rematch was in at the Miami one, right? Why would I want to learn bubble? It lowers the foe's speed. I feel like water sport's been always a kind of pointless move. Kinda, sorta. Freaking little Lyle and his little nubby feet. Do you see that? What's up with his nubby feet? Do we have to talk about that year? Remember, people wanted Marina to get title shot even though she was fighting Lemos the week before Whaley was. Hey now. Are you calling me out? Because I know you remember damn well that I, I was firmly in the camp of Marina deserving a title shot. And at the time, she did. I stand by that. Yeah, that sucked for her. I mean, obviously, I think we can tell that she probably would not have been champ, but she had earned the title shot. I stand by it. And we can add a Silcoon to the list. But yeah, that was, man, the division has changed a good bit since then, hasn't it? Shawnee's offense is not good. Other people saying that say you gave Marina a title shot back then. Would you have Whaley run over everyone while not being champion? No. Dude, think about it this way. I imagine I could have said it. I could have said it at the time, but if you would have just swapped those up, you do Marina Carla rematch, right? It would have been the rematch at that time, unless my memory is faded at this point. And then you could have done Whaley versus Lemos non-title fight. If you just swap them, then you end up with the same outcome, except for in terms of everything except for we never saw a Carla versus Marina 2, which is like whatever, but you would have just got to the same destination with a different path. So then you think about it that way, we would have saw somebody else face Lemos at that time of that title fight, which would have been interesting depending on who it would have been. Or I guess maybe it still could have been Lemos. No, I mean, because she went on to beat Marina. Like, if you look at the timeline there, it could have been very interesting to see it shake out that way, as this Silken refuses to go in the ball. But I wouldn't necessarily call it a waste of time. Like, she still would have beat the same people in that scenario, right? Like, because let's say Carla still wins anyway, then she still gets the win out of the way, and then possibly in place of the Lemos title fight, defends against somebody else instead. So, I mean, I guess she would just have possibly one less title defense. Let's see. There we go. It's way better to see this run than whatever Marina or Carla would have done. Yeah, I mean, I think it would have been cool if Marina was champ, you know, just even if it was for a minute. That would have been nice. But yeah, I don't know. Again, it would have been temporary either way because obviously she wasn't going to be Whaley. So we're not going to name this Silcoon because I don't think I'm going to use it on the team. And I like how my Cascoon is just a ball with eyes. Look at that. Oh god, this is the Shroomish dude. Oh. Sheesh, that is an absolutely insane stat. That is wild, dude. 892 to 102? Like, actually? He's got a Whalmer at this point in the game? What? What the hell? That ain't right. The spinner trainers. Oh, yeah, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do, Ghost. Jesus. Press start the frame before approaching them. Sons of bitches, of course. Douglas Min. Pause. For 3 frames. Holy shit. That is certainly something. Ooh, a great ball that I'm gonna save. I love the urgency and just that whole scene right there. Okay. This guy a trainer? No. What the hell was that? Somebody just popping up. Manipulate the stats for starters, which is super complicated for me. I mean, at that point, are you really even doing a proper speed run? Give me a break. Ridiculous. What is something complicated for Ghost? Ooh. I don't know. That's a question for Ghost. Not necessarily for me. He's a pretty smart guy. I don't know if anything is. Had some smuts on the mic. Let's see here. Oh, you did. You found something complicated. All right, let's hear it. Throw it at me. The stats, whatever thing that he mentions. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, duh. Okay, just right there, yeah. We found... What? Something is... Okay, I see. I see. I've read that kind of all as one. There you go. There we go. He's finally been stumped, you guys. The stat complication. And why the hell was that super effective? What did I miss? I bet that most of those strikes are from Xiaonan, aren't they, James? Like, it's got to be from one single fight. Last 5. Joanna. Okay, wow, Joanna was within the last 5. Had to be the last 5. 94-44 though. Okay. Sounds about right. Carla 42-7. Yup, sounds about right. Still not sure why that was super effective. Courage leveling up. Lemos 296-21. Okay. That is a healthy serving of strikes. We're about to see what Rustboro is like. As we get the stats pouring in here. Oh, Taylor really, oh, Jan, 256-43. There you go. Really leveling up. Oh, nope, still on this route. Cherry berries. Let me see. Sean. Wow, Suarez actually with the most there, 53. Joanna with the shortest fight. So that's all that you need to know about that one, I guess. Suarez with clinch striking. Yeah, that'll do it, and that'll do it. don't have the patience for this Meryl right now, honestly. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. And this is the flower shop, isn't it? Yep. Nice and cute. I just want to see the city. Gotta get my badge. God damn it. Is this the rich boy Richie or whatever? I remember rich kid. Rich boy Winston. With a centret, this guy. Okay. Sure. Why not? Winstonian, is that our next Pokemon? In honor of Winston here. I like how quickly you just threw that out there, Rio. That was good. That was good work. I know, that's a pretty slept on stat line right there. You know what? I'm gonna tweet that out for clout. Just kidding. Maybe I will. We'll see if it's a hitter. Silly name game. Some of the names that was on Sound Up were funny. Oh yeah, totally. I wonder what Barton's up to in Crombopolis. I really do. I hope they're all right. I hope Alvin's okay. Oh, good old Alvy. I have not heard from him in a long time. Oh, Lotad. Yeah, I wonder what Alvin thought of this magic machine, if he's seen it yet. But yeah, definitely could have got his thoughts on that one. I know there's man, I think the movie club would be fun to do again, very much so. And we kind of have like practically all we need to, you know, get that going again. Just I mean, logo anyways. It's just a matter of, I don't know, you know, it would be just kind of a for fun thing now, and we're just busy enough as is. So names of Centerbound except for Crombopolis and Spackle Crisp. Yeah, those were the big ones. Those were the big ones for sure. There was some other good ones though that I do remember, or at least remember showed up. I don't obviously remember them like right off the top of my head. I mean, dude, that comparison was like I mean, some people are just don't even try. I think what happened, actually, my real time reaction, it would have been funny if I filmed it, but I read that and I had to reread it because I was like, wait, who are they comparing her to? And that guy loves Sumiko. I think she's great, and she is a great person as well. I've, you know, met her a couple times, but that was funny. That was a head scratcher. Yeah. I mean, hey, you could go back to like, oh, twinning. Before the red site, even, I'm sure there were. I don't remember how early the funny names came along, Ghost, but there could have been some on the WMA Today pod. I'm sure there was. I remember Steve and I laughing at some people. That sounds bad, but laughing at their names. They had funny names. Hey, I mean, we'll laugh at you if you should be laughed at, and whatever. I'm very curious to see what a gym battle looks like. Let's see. I might just look at the city though, because I should be wrapping this up here momentarily, you guys. But I really just want to see the city for sure, and then we can start off on the next one. This was just kind of seeing the whole shebang here for Pokemon Seaglass. Here we go, Mildred. Winston does fit a Zigzagoon, doesn't it? I don't know why, but that just seems right. That very much just seems right. What is this old lady doing in the corner? I don't remember her being there. She is creeping, dude. What are you doing over here, old lady? She better not fight me. Okay. I know that fisherman will try to... Or he will battle me if I talk to him, so we're not going to do that. Alright. I'm sure May's probably going to battle me from what I remember. No. Look at this place! What the hell is this? Some big ass hotel built, not a hotel, but like a apartments? What the hell? Yo. This place is crazy. What's this ROM hack all about? Oh, Goofy, what's up, buddy? What are you doing up at this hour? Hello, sir. You made it just in time for Rustboro. And just in time for me to close up shop, because I'm about to. But hey, buddy, we got to catch up soon. Maybe this weekend. Let's see. Yeah, I might have some availability. Christine is a funny name I could use. Yeah, that's a unique one. Is this the gym? Oh, the school. Oh my god. Is there grass? Oh, there's Pokemon in the city! Just falling asleep. There's a Growlithe! Okay, well, is this Winstonian? Just failing at falling asleep. I hear ya. I hear ya. What are we gonna name this one? Is this Winstonian? Christine? It is a female. But we need a Growlithe on the team, obviously. What are we doing? I'm gonna have to replace Mildred, I think. I think Mildred's an easy swap out. I only have the Great Ball. Well, we're gonna waste it. What's the name? What's the name? You were quick on the Winston there. Rio. Strumpet. I like that. I like that. The puppy Pokemon. Its superb sense of smell ensures that this Pokemon won't forget any scent no matter what. It uses its sense of smell to detect the emotions of others. What a power. Strumpet it is. Strumpet. It's a little strumpy. Oh my god, look at its mini sprite right there, dude. Wow. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Oh boy. Strumpet, that is also would have been a viable option. I love that there is Growlithe over here. A fucking Chingling? You kidding me? I didn't see that coming. I need that. Chimecho is one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. Holy shit. There's just fucking Chinglings out here? Okay, well now. What are we gonna call this thing? Tackle is not doing diddly shit. Douglasman. Oh, I'm wrapped up. God damn it. Dixon? A nice Dixon cider? Have you seen that video? Anybody's, come on. Seen the cider video, right? A nice Dixon. I don't have any fucking Pokeballs. Shit, dude. What am I doing? I gotta find another one. I gotta find another one. Dixon Bisping. God damn it. Holy shit, an Igglybuff too? I am missing out. Wow. Well, at least I got the Growlithe, but now I'm just upset. I'll get some more supplies first. Holy shit. That was upsetting, to say the least. Alright, give me like 10 of these. Yeah. Maybe 15. Yeah, we'll do 15. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do that. Alrighty. Heal up and then sort it. Watching the second Rose fight, nobody has mentioned this analysis. Whaley was striking so well that she forced Rose to resort to takedowns. Is that an interesting take or a wrong take by you? I mean, from what I remember, I haven't watched that fight in a good while, but that sounds about accurate from what I remember. I do remember Rose was timing her takedowns pretty well, and then, like, obviously in the later rounds, just kind of went straight at it. Made her adjustments and all that. But yeah. Okay, we're gonna swap there. I gotta get those other ones, though. I wonder if, no, I was thinking of a different Pokemon. Never mind. A lot of goods over here. See what's in this cave, also. There's a Ching. Alright, a male Chingling. What will we name it? Oh shit, don't die. Critted. Some Valentine stands, they said that it's clueless. God, you're striking. Well, I mean, I think you know what you were getting yourself in for there, buddy. Valentine is a different style of fighter, but they weren't too keen in the same. Well, of course not. Lingson, I like it. It is a male. Oh, Lingson right here. Just gotta make sure not to kill it now. It's wrapping me. Fuck. Lingston. I do like the T in there. Lingston is good. Little Lingston. Come on. Come on. No, this bastard. I think I'll kill him if I hit him again. Even though that was a crit, so I could gamble. But we're getting close there, and I'm wasting my Pokeballs. Come on. Come on. Attaboy. Attaboy. Old Biggie Lingston. Let's see if I can fit that in. Yeah, I definitely would have killed him. It's funny because he's small. Oh, come on, man. Alright, we're gonna... You know what? You'll get what I'm doing if I get rid of the spaces. Biggie Langston. Come on. He's Biggie Langston. It looks like Beigel Langston. Bartholomew. Oh, that's good. That's quality. There's a wishing star over here. What is this? What does this do? This is law. Oh, what the fuck? I do think Mew is... Oh, this is a well? I thought it was like a little cave the whole time. I think you can get Mew in this game, actually. I do think so. A Pokeball appeared containing a Pokemon. A fucking random Phanpy? You can just find Pokemon in wishing wells in this game? Okay. Well, this is Phampopolis, clearly. Am I wrong? Am I wrong that this is Phampopolis? Celestina, alright. I don't know if I'm going to use a Phanpy, honestly, but I like the name. Do I want an Igglybuff, though, is the question now. Let's see if we can find one. Am I all out? Is there nothing here? I usually don't get this. Well, depends. I don't usually get this ridiculous, but we're having a silly goose time now. Strumpet is hurting. I did not expect a Phanpy. I might have to. There's a fucking Wynot. Now there's a Wynot here. How much stuff? How many Pokemon are in Rustboro? All right, one more is gonna kill that thing. This is hilarious, actually, because Ghost, you just posted the Wobbuffet meme like 2 days ago. It was like 2 days ago you posted that. There we go. Well, we have some decisions now to make about what kind of team we want. We're really stacking them up. Oh, it was Quagsire, that's right. Never mind. I always get the Whoopers and the Wynots mixed up. My bad. We're gonna go no name on this one for now. And then let me see if do I have to go to somebody for this? The name raider, probably. If we want them. I'm still looking for that Iggly real quick. A lot of Growlithe over here. I mean, I can go without the Iggly, but we got some good options. That's the point. That's the point. Let's see. Let's take a gander. Okay. Let's see. Obviously, Biggie Langston. I don't even know what level this Wish Upon a Phanpy was. Ooh, I don't know if I really want Gascon. It's level 1. I mean, it'll level up pretty quickly. I've never mained, I don't think I've ever mained a Phanpy. Literally anything. Yeah, good point, good. Very true. Maybe I will stick with it for now. I'll stick with Shawnee. I don't know, I don't know if I'm necessarily feeling the Phanpy at the exact moment. Actually, no, this is fine. Does it even have any moves? Okay. Say Whaley is the 115 goat. You'll get 100 replies of people getting so angry. It's just funny because, like, you know, I think you can still make cases and whatnot for... It's between her and Joanna. I don't think Rose is in the conversation really anymore. I get it, but, like, it's not an insane thing to say at all. Like, I mean, what does Whaley have, like 5 total title defenses now? Like, total, obviously not consecutive, but she's, I guess she technically relinquished the belt, so she was getting close. And didn't you want to have that many? I don't know. But look at this Rustboro, is just gorge. Just beaut. It's nice. I like it. I like it. She has 6, which is tied with Joanna. So there you go. They just weren't straight in a row. Cleanse deck. We might want to put that back on. But we will call it there, and we will battle Roxanne next time. But this is a cool version of the game for sure. I'm digging it. We can't sing? We can't sing at this hour? Thank you, Ghost. Much appreciated. Much appreciated for all of you guys hanging out as always. I know it had been a minute. I wanted to do it sooner, but, you know, life gets crazy. Nighty-night, Goph. Do your best to get some sleep, my man. Yeah. A lot going on always. And we'll continue to go on. If you take out the head-to-heads and common opponents, Suarez, the online, which is better defenses than Latorno, Carolina, Penne. Yeah, I think I would agree with that too. I think I would definitely agree with that too. Yeah. But alright, you guys, yeah, I do have to go to bed, wake up. Not too early, but I need to get the time I need for slumber. So, appreciate you guys hanging out as always. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe. You guys know that, but for maybe anybody who watches back or whatever, you can do so. Keep up on all the goods over at uncrowned.com. We got you covered. UFC Rio this week. I'll have my preview out on Friday. The Charles Oliveira interview will be dropping either tomorrow or Friday. The video will be on the channel, the article on the story. Check them out. And then, yeah, we'll get back on whenever works best. Because that's just kind of how I do it with the video game streams. I might start another different game as well, but we'll see. It's just kind of with the feels lately. And I got to re-download the Last Hitman 2, like I was saying, because I do want to replay through that one again too. Oh, can we do that on YouTube, Ghost? We'll have to discuss and figure that out then for the next one. But all right, you guys. On that note, gonna sign out. Collab is a new feature on YouTube. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, that sounds pretty sick. Yeah, you'll have to tell me more about that then. But, all right, you guys. Have a great rest of your night, which hopefully won't be too long and all that. But I will see you when I see you. Stay safe and stay sane, boys. We'll chat in the Discord.